As usual, we ask the question, student is going to choose, in this case, option 2. And let's have a look at what happens down here when they choose option 2. So select option 2 and then a little window.
In the previous video, we looked at marking and giving feedback about individual questions to individual students. And we will see that we have given feedback to Jennifer, our fictitious student, general feedback about the way in which she's done overall.
Now built out the question. You can see I've put a question up here, match these statements to the correct category of the Olympic Games. So these are my categories: the background of the Olympic Games, the values, the aims of the Olympic Games, and Berlin 1936, and I put my statements down here. One of the beauties, of course, of using the quiz feature in MS Forms is that the questions can be automatically marked, graded, and we can see quite quickly how our students are doing.
Let's take a look then in this third video at the third part of our settings that we've been focusing on. So again, go to the spots, click on settings, and then we're going to be looking now at options for responses. There's quite a bit going on here, so we'll just go through each one step by step. In the last video we looked at adding themes. I wanted to show you now how you can actually bespoke your background image so that it looks something like this, and of interest, perhaps of use, is that you could put the topic or something of relevance on the left hand side there so that they can see it. Let's have a look in this video at how we can show the progress bar for our students and they can see how much progress they are making.
Another response, I get more information, and so on. So how do we do this? How do we create this drop down feedback window here by using the branching facility? So let's have a look at that. So what we need to do,
and then click on the icon there. Let's have a look at what happens. Immersive Reader will actually read the content of the question to the students.
20. Where were the first modern Olympic Games held?
On your setting at school, you may have your OneNote desktop as an option. You certainly will be able to print a hard copy, and that might be something you want to consider, or you could save it as a PDF, and we'll look at that option as well. But for now, let's go to OneNote desktop. Go to that, you'll see that there's a quiz there. You're asked a quiz. They're usually a multiple choice, yes, no, or multiple answer type questions, and once you do that, choose one, confirm. You'll get some feedback whether that's correct or incorrect, and you can move on to the next question. You will see that there's a scenario that I've provided for you, and if you just follow the instructions, it's really just building out the quiz based upon what you've learned so far. The thing I want to tell you about is that underneath each video there's a key takeaway section that will show you and explain to you exactly what you need to do in order to successfully set up what is being discussed in the video. As promised, I want to share with you how I use QR codes for retrieval practice. This is something which I found to be incredibly effective. And at the end here, you'll see down at the bottom that we've got our bonus content, and there are 4 lessons in there. So if you have a look, you can see that we've got the ebook, which I promised you. So we've got the introduction there, we've got content pages, and you can see there's over 60 pages there and lots of detail for you. We've also got the ebook practice activities, so all of the practice activities that I have included you can download in one go here in one practice. And this is a series of videos which I talk about how I use QR codes for retrieval practice. So I hope you find all of that useful. That's all part of the bonus content.